So Sabrina Carpenter is probably one of the worst artists in this, current era of music. I know there are some people from the 80s and 90s will always to say, oh, this old music is better, blah, blah, blah. But that's music taste is still subjective and you shouldn't really be judged for your music taste. But if it doesn't these artists as a person, as a role model, Sabrina Carpenter has been near the bottom of people like Addison Rae and Kessa and Katy Perry, and of course Kanye West. We can't forget about him, okay, as well. But Sabrina Carpenter's performance of TLs, okay, almost every other artist had normal performances. Like, hey, it's a live performance. Let's just, give the fans what they want, the audience what they want, and just, have a, let's just sing the song. Maybe have a few backup dancers, or, if it's like a rock-esque song, have like someone playing the guitar in the background, for the performance, or playing the drums. Okay, that makes sense, obviously. But Sabrina Carpenter had to go, and kind of like of her last VMA's performance, which was also a disastrous publicity stunt as well. Okay, you remember the alien as well. Okay, yeah. Basically, Sabrina Carpenter had to make the whole VMAs about transgender rights. Okay, nothing. Okay. Sabrina Carpenter based out of California. I actually don't know what specific state, but I was assuming he's based out of California. Transgenders have a lot of rights in California. Okay, like what are you fighting for? But what about the other states? But in California, they still have a lot of rights in California. Okay, as well. Okay, yeah, and I just don't understand why Sabrina Carpenter had to make this whole VMAs about her political beliefs, okay? Her and Ariana Grande made literally the whole VMAs about their political beliefs. I know there will be people who will still listen to her music regardless, because most people, including myself, have learned to separate art from the artist, but Sabrina Carpenter is probably one of the most ridiculous artists in modern day. Goodbye.